Argentina has no margin for error. How many points do they need to advance? And Mexico. Defeat to Saudi Arabia complicates qualification for Scaloni's side. No one expected Argentina's defeat against Saudi Arabia. In theory, the weakest team in 2022 World Cup Group C, a defeat that complicates what at first seemed to be an easy task for Lionel Scaloni's team. To finish first in their group, pending what Mexico and Poland do in their first match, Argentina can only get a maximum of 6 points, and if Mexico wins against Poland, they could have a shot at finishing first in the group, since they will also have to play against Argentina, and a draw would be enough if they win against Saudi Arabia. However, what this first Group C match leaves us with for the moment is Saudi Arabia's claim to qualify for the round of 60. Although it should be noted that the final score was somewhat misleading, as Scaloni's team fired 15 shots, while Saudi Arabia had 3, in addition to a possession percentage of 70% for the Albiceleste and 30% for the Saudi Arabia. Poland, on the other hand, has the same picture as Mexico, as their match against one another will be key to their chances of qualifying. What is a fact is that Saudi Arabia's victory, despite being the weakest team in the group, gives them a great chance of qualifying. Their 3 points against one of the candidates to win the World Cup will give them a great boost of morale to face the 2 remaining matches against Mexico and Poland, if they finally manage to advance in the group stage. This defeat could condemn the Albiceleste to second place in Group C, which would make them face in the next round the first of Group D, which includes France, the reigning champion, Denmark, Tunisia, and Australia. Messi, Scaloni, DePaul. Who is to blame for Argentina's defeat against Saudi Arabia? The Albiceleste's defeat may have unexpected consequences. The Qatar 2022 World Cup already has its first big surprise, and Saudi Arabia's victory against Argentina will be forever remembered in the history of World Cups. Leo Messi's heavily favored Argentina did not get off to a good start and will have to react against Mexico and Poland to avoid a historic shock. Soccer is so great because of things like what we experienced in Argentina's opening match in Qatar. Saudi Arabia managed a sudden comeback in the second half, unsettling Argentina with an effective plan and a spectacular defensive display that blunted all of Argentina's stars. Argentina came into this match with a 36-game unbeaten streak, which was blown out of the water in a surprising way. Despite Leo Messi's early goals from Sail Al-Shairi and Salem Al-Dosari turned the scoreline around. Several players are singled out for Argentina's defeat. The defensive line did not work properly, with Cuti Romero and Nicolas Otamendi allowing those 2 shots which Emi Martinez could do nothing about. However, there is one player who did not contribute what was expected in midfield. We are talking about Rodrigo de Paul, who is reminiscent of the most discreet version seen at Atletico Madrid. His numbers say it all in the match: 0 shots on goal, 0 completed dribbles, 0 successful crosses, 0 fouls caused, 0 key passes, 3 10th long balls, 23 turnovers, and 61 81st successful passes. Scaloni's changes had no effect for Argentina. Lionel Scaloni, who seemed to have the critics on his side, is not in a good place either, but they will be on his back after this unexpected defeat. Despite DePaul's numbers, he decided to keep him on the field, and he only reacted with a triple change after they fell behind, with Lisandro Martinez, Enzo Fernandez, and Julian Alvarez coming on for Leandro Pards, Papu Gomez, and Romero. Later, 20 minutes from the end, Acuna came on in place of Tagliafico. Everything was insufficient. Messi was again very lonely because Lautaro Martinez could only score when he was offside. The advanced defense of Saudi Arabia was a problem for Argentina. Messi also suffered and had another goal disallowed for offside. Angel Di Maria was also unable to shine and get past the Saudi Arabian defense. Argentina's plan did not work during the 109 minutes that the match lasted, because of the time that had to be added. The Albiceleste are on the ropes in a World Cup for which they were one of the great favorites.